Forgiveness can feel complicated. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Conversations with Beatrice. Today's conversation is not an easy one. It's one of those topics that sound simple when you hear it, but when you actually have to live it out, it becomes something so much deeper. We are talking about forgiveness, and I think a lot of us, especially those of us who have come from broken homes or difficult environments, forgiveness can feel complicated for us because the people we are asked to forgive are not strangers. They are people who were supposed to love us, people who were supposed to protect us, people who were supposed to be there. And when that expectation is broken, the pain hits differently. It's not just about what happened, it's about what should have happened but didn't. And that's a kind of grief that's hard to explain sometimes because you're not just grieving an event, you're grieving an experience you never had. The love you didn't receive, the safety you didn't feel, the stability you needed. And when you carry that for a long time, forgiveness can start to feel like you're being asked to just let it go, like it didn't matter. But I want to say this clearly. Forgiveness is not pretending it didn't hurt. It's not saying it was okay. It's not excusing the behavior. And it's definitely not denying your experience. If anything, real forgiveness requires you to be honest about the pain, to acknowledge it, to sit with it, because you can't release what you won't face. And I think for a long time, I didn't fully understand that. I thought forgiveness meant I had to feel okay about everything, like I had to reach a point where nothing bothered me anymore. But that's not realistic and it's not even healthy because some things were painful, some things did affect you, and pretending otherwise doesn't heal you. It just buries it deeper. And what I've come to learn is this: forgiveness is not about what the other person deserves. It's about what you deserve. You deserve peace. You deserve freedom. You deserve to live without carrying the weight of what someone else did to you. But unforgiveness, it doesn't just stay in your mind. It affects your heart, your emotion, your relationships, even how you see yourself. It can make you guarded. It can make you resistant to love. It can make you expect hurt even when it's not there. And sometimes you don't even realize that's what's happening. You just feel heavy. And that's why God calls us to forgive. Not because it's easy, but because He knows what holding on to that pain does to us. But I also want to be honest about something. Forgiveness is not always a one time decision. Sometimes it's a process. There are days you feel like you truly let it go, and something reminds you, and then the emotions come back. And in those moments, you might feel like you failed, but you haven't. You're just human. And sometimes forgiveness looks like choosing again and again and again. I'm not going to let this control me. And that takes strength. It takes surrender, it takes grace for yourself. And something else that's important to say is this: forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. It does not always mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone and still have boundaries. You can release the bitterness and still choose what access they have to your life. And that's okay because healing doesn't mean putting yourself back in harmful situations. It means protecting your peace while freeing your heart. And for me, learning this has been a journey. There are things I've had to bring to God honestly, not perfectly, just honestly. Saying, God, I know I need to forgive, but this still hurts. And allowing Him to meet me there. Not rushing me, not condemning me, but walking with me through it. So if you're listening to this and you're struggling with forgiveness, I want you to know this: you're not weak for finding it hard. You're human, but don't stay stuck there. Not for their sake, but for yours. You deserve to be free, and forgiveness is part of that freedom.